Okay, hello, hello, testing. Hi. So sorry I made everyone. I am having some trouble with the mic. So, hold on. Let me double check. Make sure you guys can actually hear me. Yeah. So if there's any like problems with the audio, just let me know. Okay. Hi, Mike. Hello. Hope you had a good weekend. Hi. Good morning to you. Again, I'm having a little trouble with the mic right now, so yeah, if there's any problem with the audio, just let me know. For now, before we start with the stream, I kind of want to watch the Remielle promo stuff. Yeah, let's just do that first before we start with ZZZ. I'll be honest, I'm not really looking forward to Remielle. She's not really, she doesn't really hype me up. She's definitely, I just feel like Oyo is reusing Alicia a little too much these days. But well, she's here. She's here. So let's just give her a chance. See what they're gonna do with her in the main story. Can hear pretty well right now. Okay, normal. All right, Remielle from ZZZ. She's the Alicia proxy in Zenless Zone 0. So let's watch her. Let me just switch over. Okay, right, you should be able to see this now. Okay, I haven't seen these, or this one. Okay, let's go. I think we've seen the anniversary stuff, right? Yeah, I think we have. Okay, can you hear the... Okay, I think maybe the video's a little too loud. Okay, other than that, I think you should be able to hear it. Hoyoverse.
You shouldn't have come here, Remielle.
Oh, that's how you spell her name. Whoops. I should change that in the...
Shouldn't you be a little more
in the stream title.
old friend here?
Okay, so she tried to kill the big Sunbringer.
Turn back now.
I think that's big Sunbringer.
Fine. Truth is, I wasn't really sure how to greet you either.
If you hear some stuff in the background, that's just Aang playing.
Nice to meet you.
He's playing with my bag.
Let's begin. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh. She has a split personality.
Void Hunter
It's March
trial.
and Sela all over again. Void Hunter trial?
This honor was always meant to be yours. Why not accept it gracefully?
If I hadn't suggested this, you never would have accepted my challenge. Isn't that right?
So is she like Miyabi? She just wants a good fight? Is that it? That all? Okay, again, ZZZ's fighting animation is very, very good. It wasn't, I gotta be honest, it didn't get me hyped up in Season 2. But looks like in Season 3, or like very late Season 2, they started going back to this fast-paced, fluid, bouncy motion.
You seem to have gotten rusty. Though I guess that cold look of yours never changed.
So wait, is this the original Sunbringer? The one fighting the black Remielle too? I'm guessing the one fighting the white Remielle is definitely the original Sunbringer. But the way she's talking, is Big Sunbringer just the original one? Not one of the clones?
And yet nobody knows that what they've all placed their faith in is just a beautiful lie.
Just a beautiful lie. Shakira, Shakira.
Partner, you know that? No one wants to get their foot stepped on. I'll forgive you this time. Now, again.
Are you the original Sunbringer? Oh wait, I think they did mention that Big Sunbringer does have original Sunbringer's memories. So maybe that's why she's talking so familiarly with Big Sunbringer. Maybe. Oh, it's all 2D now.
Wow, you're good.
ZZZ anime when? We already have an anime opening.
If we made it more spectacular. And this grand, magnificent celestial nexus.
This music,
Utopia everyone takes
I don't know, sometimes the instrumental sounds like True, which, you know, I wouldn't be against. True is a very good song, very good Alicia song. But I may be wrong though. I don't know, sometimes it sounds like it's True.
Watch out! I take it back. My dance partner's not so bad after all. I won't count this as your loss.
Welcome aboard, Void Hunter, Remielle.
Oh, so Void Hunter wasn't just a title back then? They were like an actual gang? That you needed to be initiated or tested for? Oh, it sounds like the initiation is Remielle's idea.
So, you're prepared to stay silent till the very end? Or is it that you don't actually know the truth either? Just as I thought. Fine then. Looks like this is as far as we go today.
It doesn't look like anyone saw this. So how did she end up wanted?
Next time,
Did the big
I'll
Sunbringer
find
tell
you
people?
who knows the whole truth.
Okay. That was interesting. Hold on, let me switch the title of the stream first. I misspelled Remielle. It's Remielle Dan. No relation to Dan Hung or Dan Feng, I don't think. Alright, so next video is this short film. It doesn't look like the one standing next to her in the thumbnail is Sunbringer.
Sunbringer,
Okay.
what have you all been hiding?
Today, on behalf of Eridu City Hall,
Oh, this is before new Eridu.
recognize 3 Void Hunters for their
Ah.
outstanding contributions to
Big
this
guy.
mission. In our ongoing fight against the Hollow, they stood on the front lines to... Oh,
Hi everyone, I'm Remielle Dan, and I'd like to take this chance to share some exciting news.
I'm pregnant!
Recently,
No.
Helios Academy and I... Why didn't you let me finish back then? Also, tell
Who's
me
that
why they
one?
put your name on the project
Oh,
and
I see
not ours.
Miyabi's ancestor. She was eating.
Still don't know enough about Void Hunter weapons. I'm not comfortable letting you go alone.
You worry way too much, Mom.
What, worried I'll upstage you?
Upstage. You're fine.
Honestly, she looks more like
a
a May XP than Promea. She could be another May XP, you know. She could be like an ancestor of Promea.
Dance obsessed worrywart.
Dance, but don't make it a scene.
Ah, she's singing.
Why is
Baby.
everyone staring at me?
Baby.
It's not my fault, honestly. Top of the list again. I see.
Live Imperia animated short. I mean, technically, we haven't seen Live Imperia yet in chapter 17. So if I do watch it, maybe I'll wait until after chapter 17. Also, welcome back, Sticks. Yeah, because technically we haven't seen the new frame yet in chapter 17. Alright, I gotta be honest, I appreciate the Yuri. I really like the heavy-handed Yuri. Between Remielle, Sunbringer, and whoever this is. I think this is Arche. Remielle, I think we woke up in a musical!
And maybe you say it's fine, it's just a lot, but I know it's really not.
I think this is like a first for the I don't think this technically counts as the character EP,
Knew I'd find you here.
but you know, this would be the first time I think where the character is singing like musical style, you know, not music video style.
Some things can only be done by people with talent. If this works,
Ah,
humanity
skilly
will be one
sushi bit.
step closer to conquering the hollows. Someone has to do it.
Yuri! So much Yuri.
If you want in on this experiment, then come.
Not worried about me upstaging you anymore?
Someone's optimistic.
Oh. Right. Here's your gift. I promised, didn't I?
Burp!
Well then, here's hoping everything goes smoothly.
Well, I'm guessing that didn't go smoothly. Ah. Colonel Vike. Enchainer. I guess that's the new ethereal type that we ran into in Season 3. Yeah, she really does look like a Raiden Mei here.
Am I going to end up like that too? The more I use Thalmia, the more my mind...
Thalmiel. I think Thalmiel is her weapon. It could be the W engine that she gave Wise. Or, yeah, it could be those wings. Because I know some parts of her wings aren't organic. Oh my god. Hi, grandson. Nice thing. So many boob shots. Doomed Yuri.
Belly,
Billy.
it's time for you to rest.
Billy Vike. She destroyed a whole building. And it still didn't kill her.
To leave your partner like this, you were never much of a dancer.
Doomed Yuri. Ah, yes. The burb in the music box chattering is very, very poetic. Oh, who's that? I saw a shadow approaching. Not belly, apa tu? It's not belly, it's belly. Like a stomach. Is it like a Sela and March situation? Where when she switches colors, it's a different personality? I really can't tell if that's what they're going for.
Remielle, looking for this? You really don't know when to go away. Now do you?
Okay. Alright. Easy Studio. I think that's supposed to be Sunzi. And then, okay, this is the music video. This is the character EP. Okay, okay. I was wrong. Okay, let's see what your song is gonna be like. Sounds like it's gonna be a church song. Get in my belly. Okay, now it sounds more like Cowboy Bebop. Remielle Dan. Why? Oh, this is... I just remembered that in the 3.1 trailer, there was a scene where Remielle and the proxy are dancing. So, okay. So dancing is like a big part of her character arc, character history, maybe? She dancing. Giving Wise a left hand. You lucky bastard. So many crotch shots in this one. But not enough crotch shots of Wise. Remielle puts a Nairo Jack, hello. I don't know, honestly. I kind of hoping that they don't really lean too much into shipping her with the proxy, you know? But who knows? We'll see. I'm guessing maybe she's gonna be season 3's Ye Guang. Then again, it is kind of early to introduce a like heavily shipped character with the proxy in this season. Like in season 1, arguably Vivian was the one most heavily shipped with the proxy, and she was introduced like late into season 1. And so was Ye Guang, just introduced late into season 2 as well. Heck, Remielle was introduced in season 2, not season 3. Interesting how her scenes with Belle are more intimate. She really is more leaning towards the Yuri, huh? Hi, Barracuda. Take EP with thanks. Hi, Barracuda, hi. I hope you've been well. I can't tell. Is it supposed to be like a March and Sela situation? Where she has a split personality? This is a game that plans on adding a marriage mechanic. Would be surprised if they don't lean in heavy. They want to be the next Fire Emblem. Not the self-cessed. Alright. Yeah, that was... I don't know how to feel about her character yet. Because again, I feel like we've had a little too much Alicia lately. You know, especially after the whole Emphorius thing. And I know Alicia came back for a bit in Honkai Impact 3rd. So, I'm getting a bit of Alicia fatigue. Have you not played 3.0? I have. It's been a while, honestly. I haven't really remembered much. I know she was a part of like the second half of 3.0, but yeah, I'm not really looking forward to her part in 3.1. I don't know. Oh no. They are gonna release another character. They're gonna release Sigurd in 3.1 as well. I think Sigurd is gonna be in part 2, maybe. Like at least her banner is gonna be in the second phase. So I wanna just kind of see how they're gonna promote Sigurd as well, because yeah, 3 videos, technically 4 videos featuring Remielle, one after another. They are very, very, they're marketing her heavily. I'm not a fan of the shipping part of shipping her with the proxy. But who knows? Maybe they'll make me like her character more in the story. I don't think I'll ever be a fan of the self-shipping. Even if they make her character story like really, really, really good. But, at the very least, I look forward to thinking of her as, an actual character and not not just a heavy-handed love interest. Good thing you haven't played Honkai Impact 3rd. Waiting for Lunch Kindred to come back, so he played it. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna leave my criticisms for until after 3.1 comes out. So, that was all Remielle. That was Remielle's character trailer, her character demo, and her music video. Gotta be honest, I haven't really seen a character music video that's like really like left an impact for a while. I think maybe the last one, maybe yeah, the last one is definitely the Angels of Delusion, but like their um yeah, Redreaming Angel, I think is the last one where I feel like was a banger, was a bop that I could replay maybe like 6 7 times a day. But everything else after that, I don't know, it hasn't really hit all that much. But again, who knows? I'm waiting for maybe the next character, possibly. Hey, maybe they'll give Sigurd a bop, to compete with all of the bops of Uma Musume. Luna Kindred autocorrect. Nice. All right, let's go. Let's just that should be enough of Remielle for tonight. Let's go back to PGR. Let's go. Let me close that. Turn on the sound. All right. Enough of that angel. Let's go to this angel. This angel of depression. Because Liv Imperia, yeah, she has wings too. Okay, this angel next. Where we last left off, I think yeah. So the train has been not decommissioned. Most of it has been destroyed. I think all of the passengers are off the train now, or at least like not on the part of the train that was destroyed. Shrek died. Liv is gonna sacrifice herself. So let's see what happens next. Bye, Barracuda. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week, Barracuda. Been 28 days since Liv left for Babylonia. This is also the 10th afternoon they spent stuck in the church. All Liv is back on the surface. Dusk falls onto the bloodstains covering the churchyard, hoping to conceal them, only to accentuate the crimson color. After the twins left, the train finally came to a halt next to a forest in the middle of nowhere, its limit reached. Before they could perform any repairs, they were soon surrounded by waves of hetero creatures, and they were forced to retreat and put up defenses inside this nameless church. We might be done today if we lock in. Alright, then I gotta lock in. Then what do we do tomorrow? Well, maybe tomorrow. If I get this done tonight, then tomorrow I can do the Liv Imperia interlude. Having tried to break through the enemy several times, they only ever find themselves cornered in a new location. Those twisted horrors have marked their names. Those creatures will haunt them every step of the way like shadows, inseparable. In order to contain the destruction, the three of them decided to stay in the church, using it as a base of operation. 3 of them? So it's Liv and I'm guessing Bianca, because, it's a church, and I think I remember them recruiting Bianca for this, in case Liv turns into an ascendant. What was the third one? But no fights can go on forever. They've been resisting on church grounds for 10 days after the pursuit of Aslam. Wait, am I reading this wrong? Is it Liv? 28 days since Liv left for Babylonia. Oh, but it's not Liv in the church. Oh, okay. The 3 of them, so it's Lee, Lucia, and Chrome. I'm guessing, right, this is them right after the train and everyone left already. Ah, okay. With their supplies lost, their resources are about to be depleted when one of their terminals finally rings. Chang Yu! Hey there, how are you all holding up? Whoa, you look terrible. Thank you. But that's alright, because we're bringing you some supplies, and we've also brought a few Babylonia constructs to help you. Don't come here, it's too dangerous. Octilike is struggling too, so please look after yourselves first. Relax, Octilik's been working with the Niter. Ah, so don't you worry about us. Okay. I mean, I guess... I don't know how Chang Yu would feel about working together with the Niter, but this isn't the same Niter that, he came from, right? Chu's brother, I forgot his name. Chu's brother is already gone. Never done that interlude. Almost everyone who does it this chapter completely forgets to do it. Yeah, I guess technically this chapter does cover how Liv got the frame, right? So it's basically an interlude anyway. It's just, part of the main story. But yeah, I guess if I do lock in and manage to finish it tonight, then let's just do the interlude tomorrow. Changhu! It's Changhu! After we got settled, we went back for some of Watanabe's folks as well. I know it's pretty bad where you are, so stop turning us away. We just borrowed these supplies from the Niter anyway. Who you? Changhu! We're almost there. I bet we're all feeling very grateful. How are Jimila's injuries? Pulau got us someone who can help. Ah, they've met Pulau! Good. Sit back. Don't give up. We'll be there soon enough. Oh, yeah, she does look... Ay. She's even got some corrupted parts. Oh, Lucia. Ending the transmission, Lucia returns to the dust-filled room and its dreary silence. You're also not looking all that great. How come your vital fluid is blue? Any news? It was Changyu and Sophia. They're bringing us some supplies to repair ourselves. I told them not to come, but they insisted and said they'd be here soon. Lee does not answer. He's on the brink of collapse. His broken right arm yet to be properly repaired, deteriorating from infection. Dusk and silence, exhaustion and wounds, they weave together a web that binds the two of them to the bench they're sitting on, with no hope to escape. Oh, dead eyes. Yeah, look at them. They're exhausted. You can really tell they've been through a lot. Even with all their struggles, time has not granted them room to breathe. Only when a speck of dust falls on her shoulder from the chandelier in the church does Lucia drag her damaged frame up, supporting herself with her katana. They're back. I'll get Chrome. His frozen attacks can still buy us some time. Any news from Babylonia? No, but our mission report and reinforcement requests have been received. Chrome requested for support. Have they abandoned us? Lucia does not answer. Lucia does not know how to answer. They're already knee-deep in an impossible situation. The hetero creatures would still fight to their death even if Babylonia sent in armies and transport crafts now. When the cost of a rescue mission outweighs the result, no one life is worth more than a dozen others. To Lucia and Lee, Grey Raven's spirit will live on as long as Liv and the Commandant are safe on Babylonia. Except, we promised the four of us will always be together. We did. It's too soon to give up. Changyu and Sophia are still on the way. Yeah, don't give up hope yet. I know. The devices that you made, are there any left? Not a lot. No one's willing to fall here. Even when their lives are like candles in the wind, their spirits are still burning bright. Yeah, you've got Chrome. He can keep requesting support for you. Just immediately into fighting, huh? Ah! We're not far from Grey Raven. Protect the supplies. Understood. And Changhu. Hey, I'm back. There are corrupted and hetero creatures ahead. Like what Lucia and the others said, there will be a tough fight ahead. They're here. Oh. Just teleported. I don't think they've used this location in a fight before. Or at least if they did, I don't remember. Can't believe they made it here so fast. Prepare for battle. Sophia, like what we agreed upon, please provide us support. Requesting support! Got it. Oh yeah! Stop hiding behind the pillars. Eh. Come here. Can the constructs that we bring, can they die? Can Changyu die? Because it looks like Changyu's about to die. Changyu! No! Oh, Changyu, he revived. Okay, never mind. Ow. Wait, pillar. Get away. Eh. Wait, I forgot Sophia can heal. How do I make Sophia heal? That's why she's the support. I forgot. Are you still able to fight, Sophia? I'm still okay to provide some support, but you are severely damaged. Yeah, you died once already. Doesn't matter. We have you, don't we? According to the plan, the next escort team members should be here. Officers. Oh! I'm tired of this, Sophia. I'm counting on your support. Requesting support! How do I...
I will endure.
Hey, think of something here.
How do I make her heal again? How? Use quick healing to assist allies. How? Where?
I will endure.
I'm trying to. Is it tab? Nope. I'm doing left control Q.
Sorry.
Ah, how do I heal everyone? They're telling me to do it, but how? No? Oh. Ah, we switched to Changyu. Hey, are you alright, Sophia? I'm alright, thank you. What on earth are Lucia and the others fighting? We have to support them. Support! Oh, now I can heal, maybe? Ah, Caleb Yen. Ow. Wa-da-da-da-da-da-da. Eh? Wait. Her blue orbs heal. It didn't look like it did.
I will. Sorry. Just heal up. Raja.
Yeah. Use emergency... what? I didn't finish reading that. Use emergency what?
The form of the formless. The style of the stylist.
Selfless state is charging. Ow. Oh, we've never seen you before. Hello. So that's the so-called boss. Looks like something from the church. Ah.
The form of the formless. The style of the stylist.
What is selfless state? I don't remember much about using Changyu. Sophia's just flopping and flipping around. Hello, Spirit. What spirit appeared? Hi.
The form of the formless. The style of the stylist. The form of the formless. The style of the stylist.
Form of the formless, style of the stylist. Are the enemies healing? I don't think so, right? Because it feels like they have a little too much HP. Come on, just go down. The hit PGR characters, Sophia and Changyu, how long since they've had an Untitled Chapter? 3 years? Oh, 3! It's been 3 years in chapter, since their last chapter, huh? Damn. You think Tango. It's not by choice. Seems the corrupted reaction has completely disappeared. Time to contact. Actually, I don't know if I have Changyu. I don't remember. I don't think I do. Changyu! Dum-da-dum-da-dum-dum-da-dum. So Changyu died. Oh no, he got support from Chrome! Sophia, Changyu finally got through. Even his like profile picture looked ragged. I'll be there right there. Chrome, Lucia, and Lee are not having a good time. Communication is down. Yeah, he's dead. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'd like train, or at least the remains, or the new one, ever appeared, ever just mere mentioning of what happened to the faction. Kuro really doesn't like Octilek. They read Changyu, release a Changyu during the anniversary or half anniversary. That would be funny. I think it would be so so good if they did release a new Changyu frame for the anniversary. Octilek is never a faction now. This is the last time we're ever gonna hear from Octilek, really? Hi there! Currency Wars rewards reset. You can now fully build Himeko. Alright, good luck on Currency Wars, Mike. Octilek was written by the people who left for that other game, so it's understandable, unfortunately. Ah, so it's that other game? I guess it's Wuthering Waves, then? Overlord Season 5. You're waiting. I think it was Black something. Can't remember. It's dead now. Oh, so it's not Wuthering Waves. Okay. I honestly kind of forget that Kuro Games has other games. That's not just PGR and with Wuwa. They will be in great danger if they get surrounded by the corrupted. There's not much time left. No, it's not the last time. Okay, so they do get mentioned at least. Where am I supposed to go? This way. Yeah. Somehow, this Chrome is a lot easier to use than Changhu and Sophia. That's... Who is that? Hello? We've never met you before. Ah!
Don't move out of my... This will pave the path to victory!
The path to victory! I don't know why, I just really like hearing Chrome talk. Could be the British. But it's just fun to me. Out there? Currently it is Black Beacon, and it will stay that way for who knows how long. Not the last time. The last time was Noctis' chapter. Won't let you hurt my comrade again. You've been the one who fights the enemies. Now it's your turn to have some rest. Oh, I see Changhu now. He's at the little corner there. Because Chrome is S-ranked, yeah, we're just mentioning it. It was a flashback. It was a Watanabe chapter. Sophia, Changyu, I'll take care of the enemy. Sophia, take Changyu somewhere safe. Roger. Sophia, didn't you just say that you were gonna fight this time?
This will pave the path to victory!
To victory! Yeah. Give me pings.
I saw this coming.
Okay, who else? Who's next? Don't think these new gens love Sophia, let alone Changyu, is because we don't get enough of them. That's why people can't love them. Sophia, how's Changyu doing? He's been severely infected. I'm treating it for him. We have to move. Do you have any garlic serum? There are corrupted coming over from the upper level. Find a way to meet with the escort team at the entrance. Yeah, let's go. Oh, the escort team got disconnected. They're under grave attack. I kind of almost thought that Changyu turned into that rubble. Like, where'd Changyu go? Do they need our support? They're requesting support! According to the last report, it's too late. Ah. You don't love them either. I mean, to be honest, they don't have much going for them. It's because we don't give them enough attention. I think at this point, even the ARU has gotten more screen time than Octilike, right? Lucia already warned us about this, but we still underestimated our enemies. Let's treat Changyu here. I'll protect you. Oh, right. Yeah, Chrome is kind of like, you know, the closest thing they have to a Commandant right now. So I guess, you know, for corruption stuff, he would be the best person to help, huh? They don't have an actual Commandant, but Chrome is close enough. Or at least close enough for Strikehawk. The path to victory. The Snowpiercer inspired team. I mean, when you think about it, their whole like classism aspect would be like basically, you know, a good source for a lot of content, for a lot of like story stuff. They just don't utilize them much. Who said you love Octilike because of those two? You love the gigantic ass boss they had. Of course you love it. They don't need any attention. Better just delete them from the game. No! No! If you delete them, you delete Jamila. Do you really want to delete Jamila? This is not the perfect setting, but let's fix you here, Changyu. Alright, let's meet up with Lee and Lucia. They are still defending against the enemies from the other side. Let's go. Wait. Ah! What's going on? What are these guys? Oh, slow-mo! The corrupted attacking Changyu and Sophia fall before Chrome right afterward. The next wave of enemies... you also look rough, buddy. The next wave of enemies has already arrived before he finds the time to inspect them. Oh. Like waves crashing against the shore, the enemies are seemingly never-ending. To stop them, Chrome has to be a dam. But whether as a construct, a specialized frame, or the Strikehawk captain, no fire can burn forever. Oh, that's right. His new specialized frame is a little more wonky. So if anything, he's the one who needs a Commandant right now. Damn. I completely forgot about that. If you truly loved the big boy, you would remember its name. Heterosigard. I don't remember its name either, sorry. You don't need to remember it. Yep, that's the baseline for how much you love something. Have you or have you not gone to it? Bro. Oh no! Wait, don't give flashbacks now! You're not dying! Come on! Kamu, Wanshi Kamu. He even remembers Kamu. He includes Kamu. Ah, dead. Oh, even me! Where are you now? Are you all well? Chrome has been suppressing the urge to contact his companions during this time. Ah, he can't even bring himself to say goodbye to the team. Everyone is in a difficult situation. He cannot possibly ask any of them to abandon their own duties for his troubles. I'm gonna die, dude. This isn't just troubles. Also, this doesn't sound like, you know, the music used for a character that's about to die, so I think he'll be fine. I think support will come soon. Understand? The beauty of the true mechanical clinker. He's seeing nothing but Kamu. I am the dark. Not to mention that the situation here is doomed. Even if Babylonia would send transport crafts down at this very moment, they'd just be shot down by the countless corrupted and hetero creatures. Is this the result of his poor judgment? After knowing the Commandant and fallen unconscious, Chrome received a call from Asimov. Ah! Do you want to change back to the Arc-like frame? Oh, so Asimov offered to basically put him back in the more stable frame. Even though the Glory frame is as stable as Arc-Light now after the calibration. Oh, really? No other Commandants can help you if your mind deviates now. Okay, so his Arc-Light frame is more Commandant-like. And the Glory frame, even though it is, you know, as stable as Arc-Light now, it doesn't have the same Commandant-ish capabilities, I guess? Despite knowing the danger, Chrome rejected Asimov's offer. His reason was simple. The challenging situation would require a specialized frame. True, true. This is the kind of situation where you would need bigger guns for. That was not poor judgment. Chrome would not have made it until now had he changed back to the Arclight frame. Or was it when he decided to board the train? Could he have avoided this hardship if he'd led his team back to the conservation area earlier? No, because then Shrek would have died sooner. Sure, but I never would have done it. He knew full well that the danger this path posed would be more than she could bear. Still, all he has done is come up with more contingencies instead of returning to the safety of the conservation area. Yeah, he needed more power. He needed more DPS. Bigger cannon, even if it is made out of glass. That was a tough fight. If he were not there, there would have been even fewer survivors. Chrome would never put his own life over others. Asimov being 6 foot tall? The greatest bullshit in PGR history. He's 6 foot? Really? I mean, to be fair, they make all of the 2D sprites and characters, when they're talking, they put them next to each other at around the same height. Really? 6 foot? You must be lying. Then there's only one answer. I made the right choice. His right choices have led him here, bathed in crimson, surrounded by howls. 6 foot through and through. Are you sure he didn't lie on his grinder profile? Can't fall yet. I have to protect them. Oh. 184 centimeters. Damn. Ignoring the pain, Chrome clutches his weapon once again. How many times has he done this? As if his body is a ship caught in the waves, his face the fuel that feeds the engine's flame. Chrome is burning hard to fight the infinite storm and ocean. You will not fall for the Asimov hype propaganda. Yeah, he's a small guy. Like, he's a very competent guy. And I'm pretty sure he has more doctorates than I do, but... Come on, he's just a small guy. Except there's no end to the ocean or the storm. Can the same be said of his body? The hetero creatures mixed with the corrupted like a harvest ripe for reaping. Chrome's gunblade has long been coated by the red liquid from the harvest, corroding his frame and accelerating the infection. Bianca's summer skin. No, I don't know why, but Bianca, I don't think she's getting a summer skin because to me, she doesn't really feel like the kind of character who would go to the ocean, you know, who would go to the beach. I don't know, if it's like Vera or even like Alpha, yeah, I can see them going to the beach and enjoying it. But if it's a character like, I don't know, Bianca, she just doesn't seem like the beach type to me. I would know, I'm also not the beach type of person. If I go to the beach, I just stay on the sand and in the shade. I won't really, you know, make sand castles or go into the water. The Crimson Storm has shown no sign of stopping. The wind blows by his ears alongside deafening screams and cries. Asimov 3D model? Really? No more propaganda. Spend it all, Spirit. It's a ploy for Kuro to brainwash our neurons to think he's 6 foot, but in reality he uses tasers to make us smaller. Oh, like Michael Reeves. Kuro might be smarter, you're smarter. Bianca's summer coating got announced in stream. Oh, okay. So that's why you mentioned it. Ah. Alright, so I guess she does get a bikini. Okay, I guess she doesn't enjoy going to the beach then. Triumph after triumph, the meanings of these small victories are lost as soon as the next fight arrives. Chrome's vision begins to blur and flush amidst the ceaseless fights. It has lasted a little too long. You really don't follow it. Yeah, I don't really... Like, I do subscribe to the PGR YouTube channel, but other than that, I don't really follow... No. I do follow it on TikTok, but I don't really watch anything they release. So, like, I kinda knew what Helatine looks like from a thumbnail, but I don't really look into the videos, you know, because mostly I don't really want to spoil myself too much. So anything that they don't put on a thumbnail, I won't know about. He's not sure when he realizes the wind and screaming have stopped. Before him is just pure whiteness. Is it over? No more requesting support for Chrome. Bianca's summer skin. She's got the hottest summer coating after Alpha. In all fairness, a lot happened. So if we're enjoying stuff like that is with context. True. Yeah. I guess with all the trauma they go through, I mean, who wouldn't want the chance to relax on the beach, I guess? But Chrome has already reached his limit and he can move no more. Just a small break before getting back to it again. I can't fall yet. There has to be a way. With that, Chrome slowly closes his eyes inside the white light. I'm sorry. Please wait for me. Who's waiting for you? Don't let... No. Don't make Kamui and the others wait for you. Rage against the light. Is this Kamu? He's the only person I could think of who has something against light. It says there, I just noticed this unidentified twins of 1. Are we gonna get a second set of unidentified twins soon? Roger, heading to Changyu and Sophia. I'll leave the area behind the church to you guys. Okay, I'll meet up with them and come back. Solon really loves his wife, huh? Oh yeah, you guys mentioned before that Sophia is like one of the devs' favorite. Not Sophia, Bianca. Talk to you later. Chrome is heading over there. Okay, let's set up defense devices here. Otherwise, there will be more enemies. Lee is really... He's like really going through it. I get like that too when I'm like really tired and like exhausted. I just talk with my eyes closed. Like I can't even open my eyes anymore. I don't have the energy. Watch out! Lucia, get away from there. God, it designed to his desires. That easy, man. If you want a waifu character that's explicitly made to your taste, just start your own game. There are still monsters coming over. Find a chance to meet up with Chrome and the others. There are many coming from the top of the clock tower on the church. It would be worse if we can't set up the defense device. Oh, fight!
Still trying to run.
Ah! No, get out of the way, Beryl. Yeah. Lucia! Why is he just standing in the pews? More corrupted have appeared. Defeat them. I'm trying.
Justice calculus.
Ah. Wait, that wasn't enough? That just knocked him down. It didn't actually kill him? Damn. Ah.
No one can escape my bullets.
Yeah.
No one can escape my bullets.
Come here, buddy. You're the last one. The situation is under control. Go meet Chrome. Okay, let's finish the enemies on the path. Playing after images. Freaking long as hell. Okay, we're supposed to move now. Okay. I thought we just teleport to him. Come wait, Wanshi, come, father, and Chrome? What's going on over there? Silence. We have to meet him ASAP. Wait, the defense devices ahead were broken. We have to repair them, otherwise we'll be surrounded by the enemies. Damn, it's just one thing after another for them, huh? I'll fight the enemies for Lee to fix the device. Oh, okay. Alright. Where is the device? There? Where are the enemies? There.
This isn't going well. Don't be afraid. I won't.
Who's talking? Is that Chrome or Lee? Who's saying don't be afraid?
Is this all I have?
Flash. Flash, flash. Lee, you done? Oh. Ah. Please be done soon, Lee. Because Lucia's dying. Ah. Is Lee dead? No, he's there. Why isn't her ultimate activating? Is it supposed to be them showing that she's exhausted now? Ow. Ah. Ah. Wait. I can't move. Okay. Lee, hold on. I'm sorry. Lucia also, I'm sorry. They just keep coming! I can't read the chat right now. I'm trying to keep Lucia and Lee alive. Ah.
Don't be afraid.
How many times has Lee died at this point? I'm sorry, buddy.
Is this all I have?
Ah. More corrupted have appeared. How do I make it stop? Stop appearing, damn it. Please stop dying. Okay, I should just stick close to Lee instead of going after all of the corrupted that are like farther away. Come here. Stay away from me. Is it done? I hope so. That took a while. Gonna go play Morimans. Okay, bye. The plume frame is damaged, so she's trying to conserve energy. Okay, yeah, so that's why they're not letting me use the ultimate. Yes, but the enemies are moving too fast. We need someone to look after these devices. Go meet up with Chrome, I'll stay here. Are you sure you can handle it yourself? No. If we lose this area, we'll be exposed to the enemy's attacks with no defense. I'll leave the rest to you. Got it. We're all going to survive this. Aw, man, my ravens have really lost hope. They're no longer making merry. Alright. I haven't hydrated in a while. Hold on. Okay. Wait, is that a little leaf? If we... Oh, no, it's just the back of his head. Okay. If we can't defend this place, we'll be exposed to their attacks unprotected. I'll leave the rest to you. Got it. We're all going to survive this. Is she thinking that that's gonna be the last time she ever sees him? Aw. How long has it been since she made that promise? Now they're trapped inside this church, a sanctum that should be protected by the gods, but all they can hear is the sound of the hetero creatures surrounding them. She knows her companions are nearby, but she cannot move an inch from all the corrupted and hetero creatures blocking her way. She tries to call for her companion, but the transmissions only return disjointed words and white noise. The black sprite is still goofy. Perhaps it's true that sometimes prayers do not get answered in this world. It's from her, or from Alpha's interlude. In a brief moment of trance, Lucia recalls the place that sent her down a path of becoming a construct. Children cluster together, cold and hungry, lying and hurting each other for their survival. That was also a church. Oh, it was, yeah. She lost her family at her last family at a church. Is she going to fall at a place like it as well? I mean, technically you didn't lose Luna. She came back. She came back for Alpha, and also she came back for you. This isn't the end. She said it. It's her line. Supporting herself with her katana, Lucia struggles as she moves forward. We haven't. Her will is still defiant, but her frame can no longer support the fight that has lasted over 10 days. It is time to face the truth. Perhaps this is the end of the line. No, it isn't. You just gotta wait for Liv to come, and then Liv will sacrifice herself next. Did they make the wrong choice? Should they have followed Liv back no matter what? No. More people would have been lost if they had not stayed. That is not something she or anyone from Grey Raven would want to see. I guess God really doesn't exist. Captain Chrome has not complained about the harsh battles once in the last 10 days. I don't think you guys have complained either. He never regrets his choices because of what he's going through. How would Captain Vera from Cerberus act? She'd probably be like a feral dog at this point, you know? Like a wolf. Vera would look reluctant, but the truth is she would not stop fighting, Lucia thinks. Vera. She's having flashbacks to Vera at this moment. Vera was casually talking about her previous rescue missions on the transport craft back from Atlantis with the Commandant. Once, Vera found herself at a place where search and rescue equipment was not operable, but a sheepdog by her side helped her find the target. It was because of that story that Lucia and Liv managed to find the pregnant Fantine at the ruins with the help of matches. As Lucia fights the endless horde of hetero creatures, fragments of her memories flash by her mind like a merry-go-round. She's also having death flashbacks. Her life is flashing before her eyes. None of us wishes to see another life lost. The other teams might not be here, but Lucia believes that every one of them would have made the same choice. Even Vanessa, whose whereabouts are unknown. Oh yeah! I forgot! Vanessa! Where is she? She's only with one construct right now. She's only with Bambinata. Has chosen this path not long ago. Each of them has someone or something they want to protect, and each of them has fought until their very last breath. We do not regret, but the world is not merciful. Cutting down the enemies before her, Lucia looks around at the more hetero creatures yet to come. Vera would have become death. Yeah, she already is death. That is what they call her. Her frame is pushed to the brink, her inward device at the threshold. Lucia estimates that she has 10 minutes before she stops moving. I won't stop even if I only have 10 minutes left. Honestly, this music, the OST that they're using now, it sounds more like a death scene kind of soundtrack compared to Chrome's earlier. Her belief will be with her until her last moment. As if her determination is being rewarded, she hears a voice on the Grey Raven comms channel, one that she has not heard in a while. Do you think that if something happened to Lucia, like if she died, would Alpha be able to feel it? Or like if Alpha died, would Lucia be able to feel it, maybe? Somehow? Kinda looks like Rin. From Fate. From Data Life. Yeah, from Fate. It's because of the pigtails and the red, isn't it? Lucia! What's happening? Why can't I see you on comms? Where's Lee? Why couldn't I contact you before? Well, we can't see you either, Liv. Where are you? Why are you being like Kamu? The monitor on the comms is not showing anything. Lucia cannot see Liv, and Liv cannot see her. That is because the moment she hears Liv's voice, Lucia immediately covers the terminal. She does not want Liv to see her like this. And maybe Lucia's terminal was damaged during the battle, so she cannot see Liv on it as well. But that is fine. Despite not being able to see Liv, it is good enough to hear her voice in the end, Lucia thinks. And I think Liv is covering it because she wants to surprise you with her new frame. Surprise! You'll see that in Wintry Shackles. Okay. Are you still on Babylonia? I'm on a transport craft to you. I'll be there soon. No, don't come here. It's too dangerous. Lucia, what's going on? Why is it dangerous? It's okay. You don't have to worry about me. Do you remember the weapon President Hassan mentioned before I left? It's done. It doesn't matter how dangerous it is. I can protect you. I can do it now, Lucia. Please believe me. How long until you reach us? Oh, she wants to believe. It should take another hour. An hour. It is too late. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? If she cannot change the ending, then at least she can go accompanied by Liv's gentle voice. Can I? Huh? I was about to say, is she gonna ask Liv to sing? Can I hear you sing one more time? What? Lucia, why are you... Think of it as a countdown. I'll feel more assured if I can hear your voice when I fight. When your song is close by, I'll know you're near. Lucia. And Liv, sing it to Commandant someday, okay? I mean... He was in a coma during the time they were singing it at the CPF, so maybe he heard it, you know? Coma patients have been known to kind of hear what people say to them. Lucia. As she realized the situation Lucia is in, Lucia can hear her gentle voice shaking. I'm sorry, it's untoward to ask you to sing mid-fight. No, it's the only thing I can do before I reach you. Let me stand by you this way. But you have to promise me that you will keep yourself safe and never give up. She's asking Liv to be the bard. Hold on until I get there. I will be able to get help. I'll be able to help. You've always been able to help, Liv. Yeah. If it weren't for your help, Lee would get lost way more often. And, well, you know, you're the medic of the team. In order to keep Liv from being more worried, Lucia tries her best to chuckle. Then, I'll be waiting for you here. Yeah, unidentified twins 1. That means there's gonna be another set of unidentified twins, I guess. Oh, she's been chased. Or not? She's being cornered. It's a trap. We're surrounded again. Our comrades are not far from us. We have to make it until we meet up with them. This voice is coming from the terminal. More and more power is surging out. Oh. Oh yeah, I can hear Liv. Out of the way! Out of the way!
Is this all I
Ow.
have?
Oh, wait. Here. You're the last one. I wasn't fighting you. Oh, there's more! I won't stop fighting even if the Evernight devours me. No, don't call Evernight here, please. He's just gonna keep you trapped in like an ocean of memories. Ow.
This isn't the end. I won't forget.
Severe damage received. It's too early to give in. The game is like, no, you die when I say you can die. Eh. Ah. Eh. Oh wait, that was a hetero sapien. Is that supposed to show that they're getting closer? No matter how many enemies there are there? Lucia, no! You're making her flop on the ground! Hyros is getting a leap too. Lucia! I'll not give up, even if this is the last veil of the Grey Raven. Ow. You know, it would be so funny if Lucia is having like this epic, like final moment, final battle to the death. Meanwhile, Lee is already dead. I'm not saying I want Lee to already be dead, but you know, Lucia like supposedly is getting this epic farewell, while Liv is just Lee is just, you know, flopped over. Eh.
Is
Ow.
this all I have?
Okay, where else? Where am I supposed to? Oh, well, no, there's still more. Okay, now there's no more. Sorry, Jamila. So going back to Changyu and Sophia? Okay. Yeah, because I was wondering why would Lucia say sorry to Jamila? We're gonna see all of them one by one fall. Cool guys, die in silence. Next is Chrome, I guess. Lee Hu. Chrome! He's joining Kamu in the dark. Okay, so we do get to see Lee, probably. Yeah, we do. We all just flop over. The four of us will always be together. This is what it is supposed to be. That's pretty. With the church and the... like, not the windows. They don't have glass anymore, but the... like, window frames in the back. Giving her those shadows and silhouettes. That was pretty. She dies beautifully. The time it has taken to change her frame is longer than usual because she is filled with anticipation and uncertainty. Liv closes her eyes as two sets of eyes watch, but she wakes up to a flock of whispering crowd. Everyone wants to see, okay, how is she? How is she? Is this gonna work? With an intense migraine in her mind, Liv struggles to open her eyes, looking forward through the haze and darkness. Hey! The familiar leaders stand before her, offering care and words of comfort. That's exactly what I want to see. The first time I wake up, just a bunch of old people looking at me, standing there, menacingly. After they step back, faces strange or familiar begin to approach her. Most of them are councilmen from the parliament. Bianca! Apart from the administrators of Star of Life and Bianca, Liv can only just recognize which departments the others belong to from the badges they're wearing. They are ecstatic, intrigued, ruminative. All kinds of emotions center on Liv, filtered through their gazes. They're brimming with passion, as if staring at a valuable piece of art. But there is a coldness, as they do not seem to see Liv amidst all her mechanical parts. Oh, I was about to say Remielle. No, it's Ishmael. Among them is it's Alicia. Among them is a woman from the control court who walks towards Liv and hands her a golden brooch. Hey, Imperia! May it guide your way through the haze, Liv. Thank you. She can hear people cheering, and she hears the name of her new frame. Hiding the migraine she is feeling, she smiles at the title that illuminates the night. By the time the crowd is gone, Asimov's laboratory reverts to its dark and cold self. Lit by the dim light from the monitors, Liv sees her professor shaking her head, sighing. Professor is going SMH. Liv's not sure what she's done wrong. She's about to ask, only to find the professor shedding a tear. We're going to perform one last adaptation. It will take approximately 2 hours. I'll do my best to minimize the migraine in this adaptation. Go and say goodbye to your commandant when we're still getting ready. Don't leave behind any regrets, Liv. She's gonna say goodbye to a coma patient, but Liv does not know how to bid farewell. All she knows is that her commandant has yet to wake up. In her jumbled thoughts, she once again recalls what the kind stranger said. Ishmael. I hope you would not regret this decision. Wait, did we run into Ishmael before this? This looks like the Niter. I honestly don't remember this at all. Grey Raven was invited to an... Oh, they didn't show this. This happened off screen. Remielle, Ishmael, and then there's Mem and Alicia and Cyrene. Grey Raven was invited to an event on the Niter that day. After they boarded, Liv ran into a woman who said she wanted to chat. She talked to Liv about a possibility, asking how Liv would choose. After that, following the performance by the mechanoid puppet, Yahtzee mentioned Huashu and Villiers, who merged there. Was that freedom? They made their choice, answered the commandant back then. Oh no, did this happen on screen? I honestly don't remember. Even if it means they have to end up like this? Yes. The commandant's answer and the woman's words on possibilities and choices were simply casual chats. Get up! She wants to see the commandant. She wants the commandant to look at her new pretty dress before she goes. Unintended as the speakers might be, Liv has found herself reflected in the words they said. Oh. If she encounters a similar situation one day, will she sacrifice everything? She cannot be sure. She cannot bear to imagine a day when everything good she has witnessed is destroyed. But she knows that an unspeakable resolve has been planted in her heart since then. It's been growing uninhibitedly from the tragedies and calamities of the past days, like vines covering the fences and climbing over the walls. This is my choice. Liv has let go of her attachment after witnessing the countless deaths and goodbyes. She's willing to become a disposable pawn on this chessboard of tragedies, to fight for the lives who are still struggling forward. Children without homes will always seek a place to settle. People who have not experienced love will spend their lives looking for substitutes. Liv has found a home in Grey Raven, and she's gained warmth there, but she has not treated it as her destination. Just like how Lucia picks up her blade so that no one else has to suffer her pain, Liv has been fighting to this day so that everyone will have a home to return to. An impulse imprinted in her mind, it forces her to step on the front line, and eventually it will witness her fall. Is it because she didn't feel like she had a home to go back to? You know, because her step siblings and her stepmom didn't really welcome her. There's no need to hesitate anymore. She just has to keep moving forward, give it all she has to offer until the moment she no longer can stand. Over and over, Liv confirms to herself her decision and the plan for the 3-hour combat. Once she reaches the surface, her life is on a 3-hour timer. Every second counts. I'm ready. She makes sure, once again, that her resolve has not wavered. Her feelings have been forged into the strongest armor, building an unbreakable line in her heart. So this means that the Commandant's gotta wake up in 3 hours, otherwise Liv is gonna become an Ascendant. In that case, where does that hint of unease come from? Do I still have regrets? Looking at the pale and gaunt Commandant on the hospital bed, Liv remains silent amidst the beeping noise of the vital signs monitor for a long time. Finally, she lifts her hand and gently places it on the Commandant's chest, the cold fingers of her new frame rising and falling rhythmically along with it. This party's getting sad. It has been sad! It's been sad since the end of chapter 16! She remembers that spot. Even with it covered by the blanket and layers of bandages, Liv remembers it clearly. Yeah, that's where I got turned into a donut. That's my donut hole. That's where the Commandant was fatally wounded the first time. Liv was right by the Commandant by that day, but she could not stop it from happening. She moves her fingers, seeking until they reach the other side of the chest. Liv also remembers that spot, a scar left behind when a loose rock hit the Commandant in City 075. She wanted to follow the Commandant that day, but she was stopped. Oh, so that wasn't the donut hole yet. Then her hand stroked past the Commandant's legs, which have gone frail from lying on the bed motionless for so long. Liv doesn't have what it takes to be an Ascendant. I know that Liv herself would prefer to get taken out by Bianca before she turns into an Ascendant. I'm just saying, she has those 3 hours before that becomes like a big possibility for her. She caresses the Commandant's delicate neck, cheek, and the faded scar on the Commandant's forehead. If the Commandant wanted, all these scars would have been removed with the advancement in technology. Hello? The girl in white leans downward, holding the hand that once gave everyone warmth. But I remember, Commandant. Whether the marks are there or not, I remember. I remember every scar. I remember your pain. I remember your every thought, struggle, and moment of weakness. I mean, you are a construct. I'm pretty sure you have, like, more space for memory. Maybe, like, 8 terabytes. The shape of your silhouette, the warmth in your hands, your dreams, our dreams, all your sufferings in exchange for a step towards the future. Now I'll walk on the same path for the countless people like you who are suffering in this apocalypse. I have a chance to make a change. I'll finally stop feeling powerless. No, you were never powerless. If anything, you were very, 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 very useful. Sakura could never. I've done it. Please be happy for me, Commandant. But an unmistakable hint of pain still lingers in her. Commandant, I don't know what I can offer to thank you for the days you stood with us. I've never been an exceptional person. It's luck that I've been able to stay here, protected by you and Grey Raven. Like sunlight in the attic, night breeze through the ruins, as voiceless as shadows. I have nothing but myself. What else is there to offer? There's just my memories of you, of them. When sunlight hugs the flowers, its ray carries their scent. When the night breeze passes a crowd, it learns to hum their songs. When a shadow spends its days attached, it draws the shape of light. This is all I am, all I can leave behind. She places the paper boats she folded by the bed. Each one of them is a page of her journal. Oh? Can't you just leave it as a book? Why you gotta turn them into paper boats? Where am I supposed to put the paper boats, Liv? Letters that she's been writing for the past 3 months. Each carry ashes and dust, blood and tears. Trash mentioned. Will you be disappointed by this parting gift, Commandant? The girl who has nothing left takes the 7 injection needles her professor gave her. In collecting the paper boats together, she fixes them to the needles, forming the shape of a queen of the night. So not only did you leave me some paper boats, some origami, you're also leaving me needles, empty needles, used needles? Liv, please. Please. Word. That looks like something you'd find in a crack house, no? The Queen of the Night, made from white paper boats, a life that flourishes for a moment before they expire. But that boat carries her memories, and the end of its voyage. Placing the flower by the bed, Liv holds those delicate hands once more and offers them a parting kiss. Oh, Liv got the first kiss! Please don't be sad about the brevity of life. No, wait, this is kind of reminding me of, Orihime saying goodbye to Ichigo in Bleach. I'll be honest, I always shipped Rukia and Ichigo instead of Orihime and Ichigo. But yeah, this scene just reminds me of that. As long as you remember it, even a Queen of the Night's 3-hour blossom can last for an eternity. Please forgive me, Commandant. She whispers the name, her grief irrepressible. Even when I'm prepared to sacrifice myself, even when, as a medic, I know it's futile to have these dreams. But still, at this moment, please forgive me. I can't help but wish for an afterlife. No longer able to control her sorrow, Liv cries, her face covered with tears like window pane on a rainy day. Commandant. Her tears fall onto the unresponsive hands, soaking a corner of the bandages. I've been hoping for a day when Earth thrives again, when you can see flowers blooming in ruins and people laughing by their new homes, displaced no more. I love this world so much. I love all your smiles. Humans, constructs, machines, plants, animals, insects, bacteria. She's just gonna name out every species, every population on Earth, huh? Their existence is so beautiful. Because of the tiny sparks of life coming together that the eternal nights will end. Oh my god, my fan is so loud. I don't know if the mic is picking that up, but it's so loud right now. But our homes and our future have been taken by the punishing virus. Someone must take the first step to find a way to eliminate them. And even if that step costs me my life in our reunion, it's a price I'm willing to pay. Only when the punishing virus is gone can humans like you, Commandant, live on. So this is my choice. I'm leaving even when there will be regrets. It's okay, as long as you and everyone can live in this world safe and sound. That will be the proof that I have fought until my very last moment, as one of the Grey Ravens. Liv tells the bedridden Commandant everything she has to say, and she no longer holds back her tears. All her pain will be lost in time, her last drop of sorrow carried away like tears in rain. She hears a knock on the door. Time to go. Time's up. One more adaptation and I'll be gone. She fiddles with the paper flower one last time before standing up. First it was paper boats, now there's a paper flower. With inseverable affection, she bows to the Commandant. It's my honor to learn from you all. I'm sorry, but it's time for me to leave, Grey Raven. No, you don't get to leave until I say you get to leave, Liv. You can't quit. You can only leave if I fire you. Thank you, Commandant. I'll take my leave now. Don't leave, Liv. That fan is so loud. Oh. We get voiced Hasen. Oh, even Hippocrates is getting voiced lines. Asha doesn't have to read. Wake up. Wake up. Liv is trying to do something stupid. Wake up. Kasha doesn't have to read no more. The Hippocratic Oath says that you will do no harm. I'll be honest, you caused a lot of harm, Liv, you know, to the corrupted. So, I guess the Hippocratic Oath does not extend to the corrupted. Class dismissed. Hyochu? Kromu.
人型生命体もその付近にいるだろう。
みんなは無事ですか？
Well, they could be better. They're having a rough day.
彼らと連絡を取るといい。
わかりました。
リーフ。
リーフ。
人類の希望と命。君に預けたぞ。
はい。絶対にご期待に応えてみせます。
Ah. She's bringing a whole team. What's it like on the surface? Okay, let's go. Being dead is rough. Death has paved the night with its colors. The song of the young girl now a requiem. The dark clouds tile the night eternal, and the wails of the dead linger on. Grandma has to read again. Crimson waves gather near the transport craft, once again trying to drag it to the ground. Smoke rises from the wreckage of the craft, but the flame has not taken any life. The constructs guarding the craft exit the craft safely, parachuting their way down. Looking up, they can see dawn has arrived. Yeah, you die when you are killed, as said by Shiro Omiya. The frame in white colors, stainless and divine, stretches its wings, defying gravity and hovering by the top of the church's clock tower. Think I'll try defying gravity. This is her last fight. She will become the vessel of science and hope, the change to eradicate the gravely imprinted shadow of the punishing virus. She's an archangel looking at us from high above. This stage is bugged. Well, that's something I'm not looking forward to. Thank you for the warning, though. Stepping on the staircase of light, she declares war on the endless night. Unidentified twins 2? Oh, okay. So what's the difference between twins 1 and 2? Look at the zombies. There it is, the Archangel Michael. At least it's not Lucifer. Okay, there's a wall. This is my first time using this frame, I think. Okay, where? Oh, there. Okay, so she can also hit them while they're still Spider-Manning. Into the light!
Fire of purity will bring redemption. Vanish into the light.
Shoo! Ah! Ding! What was that? What did I do? What did I press?
I'm already capable of doing it.
Everyone, Minna! Where am I? What time is it? My memory is a bit blurry. Oh, she's actually purifying the punishing virus? No, I remember I was infected and lost consciousness. Why am I here? Try double dodge, then orb. Oh, double dodge. Okay. Life has been reborn from the ashes. They've really chose the worst spot to drop. Babylonia has come up with a way to cure the corrupted, so they can be cured now. You've just recovered from the corrupted status and still need time to adjust. Leave this to me. Barrier. Did Lee create it? It's about to be overloaded. Okay, double tap to enter prayer form. I am double tapping. Yeah, I am. Is this the bug? I'm double tapping. I'm triple, double, quadruple tapping now. Oh, damn. I am. Double tapping. I'm pressing K. Oh, no. Okay, now that did it. Fast double tap the dodge button to enter prayer form. I am. Oh no, yeah, so this is the bug, huh? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Now what? Nope. Ah! Okay. Alright. Are these corrupted mechanoid? Oh, allow me to borrow your device for a bit. Sorry, you're not allowed to go through here. Okay. Alright. Okay, looks like it's should be fine now. Ow.
I can handle this. Vanish into the light.
Ow.
I'm already capable of doing it.
Ah. Why isn't it... Hello? I'm already tapping the button and pressing K. Nothing's happening. Like, I can enter prayer form and that's it. Okay, now I can do something. Into the light. There are two severe... Where are you going? Punishing virus signals ahead. Live flashbang. Yeah, that is what it is. The twins. They seem very weak. No, it's not the twins. It's Lee and Lucia. Yeah, I was trying to get orbs by doing, you know, the normal attack. But the normal attack wasn't working. Yeah, like right now, I can't normal attack. Okay. Now I can normal attack. It is just a flashbang, isn't it? Look at all the light. What happened? Felt like it's okay now. No matter how many lives the punishing virus has taken, how long the dark night will be. Dark night. Hope has been reborn from the ashes.
Has been destroyed in the burning flames.
Oh, this is what her ultimate looks like?
Hope has been reborn in the ashes.
Furia's domain looks more badass than Limpidity's domain. She has her own domain expansion? The zombies, they're all coming. They want to be cured too. Some of them are walking so goofy. Into the light! As the ivory fire burns, the hetero creatures turn into red mists, sinking into the young girl's frame. The light underneath the dark clouds is extremely gentle. Even when those eyes have stayed shut for so long, they feel no pain when they greet the dawn. That ult was her domain expansion. That light. And Liv said, "Let there be light! Let there be Liv!" Without the corruption from the punishing virus, the infected mechanoids and constructs slowly regain their senses. How am I here? Hey, you're awake too. This is a miracle. No longer needing to fear the uncontrollable virus, no longer needing to kill their comrades, the crowd is bonding with joy and perseverance. They don't know. They don't know that Liv can only do this for 3 hours. Hey, we need someone over here. You got it. Together they form an impenetrable line of defense, buying time for Liv's advances. The girl who marches toward hell by herself is no longer alone. With their protection, the Frame Imperia becomes a monster that devours monsters, casting its ivory flame on the infected crowd, reclaiming humanity's domain from the Crimson River. The day has finally arrived. Liv is like, you get to live, and you get to live. This is just a drop of the cure on a wound the size of a planet. Yeah, she can't really, you know, cure the entire punishing virus from the entire planet in 3 hours. But humankind has already paid a hefty price to find a cure that can heal this rot. Every construct who wakes up is cheering. A new morning has arrived and a clear sky is sure to follow. It's all going well. It's all going according to plan. Oh, it's all coming together. That's the meme. As the researchers have planned, the punishing virus is being funneled into Liv's mind by her frame. But as they expected, Liv cannot channel the punishing virus into power as a non-agent. The effectiveness of the Omega weapon is limited, and the unabsorbed virus is slowly accumulating. Little do they know, Liv's mind is being under too much pressure. Livifying everyone. Liv has not been controlling the rate it draws the punishing virus, nor has she wanted to. Despite its name, Empiria is nevertheless ephemeral. It lasts but a moment, with no time to waste, just like a queen of the night's blossom. For 3 hours, Liv pushes herself to her absolute limit. Oh, Collins! He's, I guess, fanboying over Liv now? Aha, I can't believe the extent of its power. Not only has it cleared a large amount of corrupted, but it has even woken up a bunch of them. That's marvelous. It's nothing compared to the amount of corrupted around the world, sure, but that's a brilliant start. I dare say I can feel the smiles of all those who sacrificed for Project Winter. Looking at Liv on the monitor, Collins sheds a drop of passionate tears. A shame that she has to trade her life for such a brief, tiny spark. Collins is just enjoying the show. She's just liking this next chapter in the drama called Humanity. Fanboys over every white-haired woman. He hasn't seen Alpha yet, has he? I don't think so. Have we finally gained a weapon that counters our misfortune? It appears so from the data we're receiving. After the punishing virus is cleared, the hetero creatures all but vanished. Constructs who were infected have regained a certain level of control, but we'll have to wait and see what happens next. The only ones we couldn't save are the humans who were taken by the virus. Yeah, I'm guessing because, the humans deteriorate. Even if they can be cured, I don't think you can, make their flesh regrow. Human bodies are still too fragile. Don't forget that we still have our serums. That came out way before the Omega weapon. Describe Colin so perfectly, you're scared. How is Liv doing? The Omega weapon is mitigating her infection rate, but her mind will break down before the infection takes her. Hold on, something's wrong. They all look at the records the professor is reading, unclear on what she's referring to. It's probably just white noise, just some random sounds made by the corrupted below. Are you hearing my fan, Hippocrates? Because that thing is sounding very loud where I am. No, it's different. Asimov expands the record details, going through each account with the professor. Psychos understand psychos. Those are not their voices, they're memories. I have a theory. Memories of the corrupted and the dead? Exactly. From what we know, the Red Tide... that's right. Stores a huge quantity of memory data from the dead. This information is recorded inside the punishing virus, providing data for the Red Tide projections and the Hetero Sapiens, allowing them to mimic the departed. Now that Liv is absorbing the punishing virus, all these memories are getting pulled inside her mind as well. We never noticed this in the corrupted. Have we only managed to decipher this data because Liv's mind is more stable? Does that mean that that's what happens to the agents or the ascendants too? Because they absorb punishing virus too, does that mean they also get the memories of the dead? We can only confirm that after we retrieve the frame for analysis. The punishing is a fourth-dimensional being. That's not good news. Why? There's a story in Kalong called The Butterfly Dream. Have you heard of it, Mr. President? Why are we pivoting to a different subject? Hippocrates. I don't know enough about Kalong's culture. All I know is that it's about a dream where you believe you're a butterfly. Am I dreaming I'm a butterfly, or am I a butterfly dreaming I'm a man? Ooh, that's a philosophical question right there. Yeah, but they can harness the punishing virus as well. Unlike the Ascendants, Liv cannot control those memories of the dead. Those data will be mixed with her own memory, corrupting her sense of self. She will consider these memories her own. How would you feel if you had to experience tens of thousands of lifetimes all at once? All those tests. Will the test result be affected? If you're talking about how compatible specialized frames and the Omega weapon is, it's already a success. But we still have to destroy the twins, don't we? Do you not want to, Collins? I know that they have white hair. Motivated Alpha, hello. Hi. Hope you had a good weekend. We got what we wanted. Even if Liv destroys the twins now, the Red Tide will just grow new ones sooner or later. True. What's stopping them from making quintuplets next? What we should do now is retrieve our assets and work on improvements. The only way to avoid repeating our failures is to develop more stable frames. Can we still stop the memory invasion? Too late. This is going to damage her mind substantially. Even if Liv survives this, she'll spend the rest of her life not only with an intense migraine, but the shadows of all those memories and deaths. Liv, I was hoping you would live through this. But now I should be glad that death will set you free. Liv has awakened her trapped companions in the church, as well as the corrupted constructs whose minds are still fairly intact. Don't put Collins in his hymnboat, you feel gross. Flying through the church and the streets around it. I mean, I'm sure you'll be safe, Rojak, as long as you don't have white hair. If you do have white hair, color it now. She soars freely, seeking those who can still wake from the vile curse, trading every last second of her life for someone else's. However, just as what those researchers have discovered, when the large amount of punishing virus enters her mind, Liv begins to hear muted cries. Those voices become more and more apparent. Then the memories hit her. Just like how those consciousnesses merge with the red tide, Liv is slowly fusing with them. Their cries pierce through her mind, the spikes nailed to her heart. The volume gets louder and louder, almost as if she were there experiencing what they felt. Then she begins to feel the torment the victims felt before they died. Help, it hurts so much, help. I don't think we've seen this art before, have we? This is supposed to represent just the punishing virus, maybe? Corrupted data structure. Feels like having a blade skewered her fingertips, or having her artificial skin peeled off alongside a swinging pendulum. Ew. Everyone is dead. It's red text. Kafka, is that you? I'm all alone. Oh, it said something there, but I couldn't see what it was. Would it show? No, it won't show. It's as if the tip of a pen has slit open her eyelids, engraving all their parting words on her eyeballs. Ew. Corrupted data cluster. You said you were going to protect her. You killed her. What else could I do? She was infected. Those words are familiar, even when the voices are not, because their tragedies have been echoing throughout the world every moment. Why is she experiencing their deaths so intimately? Is it because the frame possesses the power of an agent, but she cannot control it? Or is it because she's wished to bear the sufferings of others? Even when the answer is unclear, Liv does not stop. Liv can't stop, won't stop. That's okay, you don't have to be afraid anymore. Let me take your pain. In the brief moment when the present crosses paths with the past memories, the girl holds the dead in her arms. She, a construct, hears a deafening explosion before seeing her frame shatter into pieces. Vital fluid spills out from her abdomen, and a violent pain floods her mind. Her dying consciousness takes over her body, and her eyes shut involuntarily from the sense of suffocation. But in the darkness, she sees a city in ruins. She sees a city inside Kamu. She, a construct, is running through an alley covered with rubble. The exit that would have led to her freedom is guarded by fully armed researchers. Hold on, I need to drink for a bit. My throat is getting a little dry. Give me a sec to hydrate! Okay. Basically, she's experiencing something worse than death itself. The full moon hangs in the sky, cold and indifferent, mocking her, a construct, futile struggles. Quarry, hello! Surviving real life. I hope you had a good weekend, Quarry. Well, I knew Kamu's abs carry the city. What's up? We're watching Liv go through it right now. We're at that part where she's activated Imperia. Let me go, I'm not going back to the lab. Her cries overlapping with the weeping from the memory data. She crawls near the garden, where the summer flowers are dyed red with human blood. Number 3079. You like this place, protect this. The incomplete data has not recorded the full conversation, but she really should focus on stopping the bleeding from the wounded before her instead of what has been said. Hoping to grab the bandages Gardner bought, unintentionally swings the chainsaw in her hand. Ow. Oh no, I don't want to hurt you. Her regrets will not change the past's data. 6 years after leaving with the boat, Liv, young construct, has returned home as a deserter after becoming a construct. Has to be those abs. The familiar... That's why he exposes the abs. He wants you to see the cities in them. The familiar streets are now ruins, and the men and women left behind by the great evacuation now corpses and bones. I'm sorry, I'm back. She, young construct, lies next to the remains of her family in tears, letting the punishing virus take over her. Oh, Liv's sense of self is shredded to tatters, blended with the many memories of the dead. Can they stop with the glitching effect? This is gonna... If this goes on for too long, I'm gonna get a headache. She is the broken skull buried by an avalanche. She is the corrupted who sank into the ocean depths. She is the intricate parts forged in a factory. She is the metal shell in a hail of bullets. She is the loyal guardian of a farm. She is the reaper of the hungry men who came for food. Oh, it's her, the nun lady. She is the nurse who holds a sleeping baby. She is the gravedigger that brings them nightmares. She is the one who destroyed the corrupted that attacked her companion. She is the companion who killed the infected her. She is the one who lit the charcoal in a sealed room with her family. She is the one who fought to her death with 78 other constructs. She is the one who holds a baby above the water during the flood. She is the corrupted held up by a human, delaying her corrupted from slaughtering others. We is forced into the eternal night of death. Inside her bright burning flame, we might speak a different language and we might have a different body, but we cries with the same fury. She cries with the same fury. She is the one who knocks. She is the one who goes to the bathroom. She is the one who turns on the light. We engraves on her skin joy and sorrow. We searches but fails to find the freedom. She holds nothing back when it comes to giving. She's the one who does. When she abandons the land for a ship, she ignites her soul after a last farewell. She burns before greeting death. Okay, the glitching effect has to stop, please. We struggle, did not yield. We hate, will not yield. We regret, cannot yield. Can't stop, won't stop. Live cooking chapter. She's being cooked. She's not the one cooking. All those emotions and deaths converge into her body, turning into an elegy composed of lives. Elegy? This is our choice. If it's possible to protect that small spark from the darkness, we is willing to give everything for the world that brought us to life. Liv is getting cooked by the punishing. Oh. Too bad Gabriel isn't here to add the spices. My Liv! No! My Raven! She's in her domain expansion. Stop crying, Liv. You're just gonna make all the spikes grow bigger. Feels like an endless dream that is drowned in tears, trapped in a cell of vines and thorns. You have no idea how long you've lingered there. Suddenly, you feel your right hand burning, and you look to find the scorching trail of tears on the back of your hand. Oh, this is the Commandant! Finally, we're waking up! You first saw this, you were so sad. Oh, my Liv. Who left those tears? It's Liv! Go find her! You have like less than 2 hours at this point, I think. The companions by your side are long gone. All that's left is a splatter of blood leading to the distance. Don't go. Yes, stop her. Following the trail, you are once again lost in the boundless mist. How many times has it been? No matter how you wrestle and look, you cannot find a way out of here. How long do you have to stay here still? Will you never wake up? Lucia Lee, live! Live! She is the last one here! You cry out your companions' names, but you only hear your echo in return. They are not here anymore. Live gon' die. I think we're all gonna die if we don't do something, if we don't help Liv. Losing a direction to walk forward, you kneel inside the endless cage, weary and exhausted. Huh? So you're the one who's been crying out. Oh. Remielle? Ishmael? Out of nowhere, you hear an unfamiliar but gentle voice. You chose Lucia. I chose Liv because she was the last one who was here. The sleepy man, he got stabbed once and it takes months to wake up. Weak skill issue with what it is. Who's there? I mean, as a woman, I bleed out like once a month. And now you don't see me falling into a coma. Do you want to get out of here? A few more days and their efforts will finally break this cage. Except, I'm afraid it will be too late if we wait for them. Bro was a donut. Skill issue. He shouldn't have been a donut in the first place. He could have dodged. Do you want my help? To wake you up when your decisions still matter so that you can forge your own path and make your own choices? Until the data of the eternal winter. Until the day of the eternal winter. Please help me. Please wake me up. Splash some water in my face or something. In that case, I wish you a journey with no regrets. Tum 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 tum. Waking from your delirious nightmare, you find yourself lying on a bed in Star of Life. An origami queen of the night sits by your pillow, its paper emitting a subtle hint of dirt and blood. You struggle to shut off the alarm on the nightstand. Why is there an alarm for the coma patient? What is he gonna wake up for? Trying to get up only to find your body incredibly heavy, where every simple action requires a tremendous amount of strength. You look up at the clock projection and you discover that it has been almost 3 months since the mission to the Puglia Forest Park ruins. Almost 3 months already. You've been asleep for 3 months? With great difficulties, you try to adjust your bedridden body and stand up, moving out of the room one step at a time. You're almost at the door when a young doctor suddenly pushes it open and enters. Oh? Finally up, Sleeping Beauty. Actually, Commandant, she's not young. She's actually, like, old enough to be Liv's teacher. You got shit to do, man. You're not sure why the woman before you looks angry. Where are the others? Did something happen? Too much. Such a long story to tell you. Tell me, please. After she tells you what has happened to Liv and the others, you look back at the paper flower by the bed, finally understanding what it means. Please let me return to the field. In this state? Yes. Even when your body is now a burden, you will lose your only shot if you stay here and defeat. Yes, go save our Liv. I don't care how exhausted you were. You slept for like 3 months, guy. My dude, my guy. No more sleepy. But regrets are not a good reason to be reckless. You have to plan accordingly. I will establish a remote connection first. According to the professor, Lucia, Lee, and Chrome are all back on their feet and able to communicate and connect with you remotely. Okay, that's good. But what about Liv, though? I'll put on an exoskeleton before heading to the surface. She still looks doubtful. Is she uncertain about your plan? More like she's uncertain that you can execute the plan. Or execute it well at all. There's no time to waste. You have to convince her. Maybe it's too late, but that doesn't mean it's hopeless. The only way to find out is if we try. I am the protagonist. You know that if I want something, the universe will fold itself to make sure I get it. She suddenly smacks you on your shoulder and your back, almost causing you to fall. Hold on. I thought something was wrong with you up there with how confident and eager you are, having just woken up. Can Commandant have some food first? No time! No time for food. We already got turned into a donut. We don't need a donut. Your mind isn't jumbled and your body isn't a complete mess from a 3-month coma. I guess I wouldn't be able to stop you. It hasn't been 3 months yet. So you smacked me to confirm that? Do you think we have time for a detailed inspection? Being able to stand will suffice. Now that there is another way. Not that there is another way. As for your plan, I'll need to find someone else to see if it's feasible. Get changed when I look for them. Can you do that? No eating. No time to eat. They live first. Of course. Good. You look lively. Woke up a bit later than I like, but for someone who suffered a head injury and stayed bedridden for 3 months, you're looking just fine. How should I phrase it? She ponders a bit. Oh, this has nothing to do with the story, but like recently, my best friend told me that one of their cousins got in a coma. He's been in a coma for, I think it's been almost 3 weeks at this point. So like it's almost at the 1 month point, and that's why the doctors are like telling their family, the wife, that it's best if they just bring him back home. Just let him have his coma somewhere familiar in his own house, because I think like what the game said about it going past the 1 month mark is true. Like if they haven't woken up at the 1 month mark, it's highly likely that they won't. So might as well just have the cousin like recover someplace that's familiar, someplace that's more comfortable than a hospital. And the hospital needs more space for other patients, I guess. Can't have food because there's no garlic bread. Ate garlic bread yesterday. It's been a while since I've had garlic bread. I should have some garlic bread soon. Thanks to modern science and technology, thanks to doctors and nurses, I'm lucky. You can be the luckiest dead person in the world if not for the doctors and nurses who treated you and the medical technology used to fix you up. Be appreciative. I know for a fact that Liv basically kept me alive on her own while we were on the surface for like over a month. So, really, I should be thankful to Liv. Then she whacks you on your back hard. Right. Oh. Having finished changing, you part the cube. No time to change codes, Commandant. Come on, pick up the pace. Hurry, hurry. You part the cubicle curtain to find two familiar faces standing by the door. Asimov, President Hassan, they were here? They were watching you change? Very tiny amount of hair on your jaw, which means basically you have a full beard. Is that how it works? Is that the logic for that, huh? What does it live on the surface? That's right, Liv is on the surface. We gotta go. We were together monitoring Liv's situation. We saw the signal alert to your cubicle light up, so we had Professor Hippocrates check on you first. You look good, all things considered. It's been a while. Sorry I overslept. That's a grave understatement. Liv is in grave danger right now. Her mind is being infected repeatedly. I see. What do you see? You haven't the slightest clue. Hey, come on now. I care about Liv more than you do, okay? At this point, you haven't even talked to her in years. The professor has told us about your plan. It's a shot in the dark, a glimmer of hope with absolutely no guarantees. Liv's mind has been through the ringer. It's impossible to connect to her right now, let alone treat it through the connection. To your logic, a beard is a beard. Yeah, but not a full beard. If you were to attempt it, you'd have to first connect remotely with another Grey Raven member, using them as a medium to force your way inside Liv's mind when they're in close proximity. You can only have a chance to connect with Liv by keeping a piece of her mind shard safe and stopping the data and the punishing virus from conglomerating. They want to conglomerate? Like Disney? That couldn't be all of it. Would that do it? Forcing your way into an infected mind will result in your consciousness flushing into the data stream. I don't want to be flushed. You will be at risk of infection from the punishing virus and disruption from an information overload. It could result in both you and your medium getting affected. You'll have to get close if you want a connection to her deep mind. There is still a large amount of hetero creatures gathered down there. You just woke up and your mobility will be limited, even with your exoskeleton. Please allow me to bring some companions with me. Who else? All of your companions are already down there, on the surface. I'm planning to send in a huge fleet of transport crafts to bring the recovered constructs back. Of course, I'll send people to guard your way to Liv. Are there still other concerns? No, this is making me think that Liv is acting like Pain in Naruto, She's just bringing back all of the people who died, all of the nameless NPCs and characters that were lost during the big battle. Basically undoing all the stakes. Are there still other concerns? A lot. For example, Liv's EMP discharge collar is counting down while her infection rate is climbing. Looks like the dude with the rocket boots from MHA. Don't remember their name though. Rocket boots? I also don't remember much of MHA. I don't think I've watched an episode since it ended. Asimov, connecting to that is just a Tuesday. Even if it all goes smoothly, her mind is a jumbled mess already. You can't fix it with a connection. Is there a way to treat it? Yes, but there will be lasting effects. Don't worry, I'm used to that by now, Asimov. I already got the lasting effects of like convenient flashbacks happening. Look, I'm glad that the patient I've been looking after has woken up, but please consider again whether or not to save Liv. I mean, we have to, right? At the very least, we gotta go get her frame for you to get all the data and stuff. Right? Don't you want that, Asimovo? Don't you want the precious, precious data for your precious science? Anyone remember their name? Yeah, I don't. The effects she will suffer are worse than what we anticipated. Surviving could be a worse torment for her. We'll let her decide when she lives and returns. Commandant, as the president, I am inclined to keep Babylonia's elites alive. I hope you'll reconsider your decision. You don't consider Liv one of your elites? Come on, I'm trying to save her. I'm trying to keep her alive too. This is an extremely dangerous battle with a very low chance of success. Failure could spell your doom. I can fix her kind of thing. I don't care about effects as long as I can save my Liv on all my ravens. You will be risking your life for a chance, just a chance, to save her. And you think she's not worth that chance? You're a commandant with a bright future. Now is not the time for you to fall. There won't be a chance if I stay. Oh, Ida! He wears white. Oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. The one with glasses. Do you still insist on going after her knowing the threats you will face? I do. Can you tell me why? Because, you know, the frame is important for you guys. You don't want to just leave it there, right? For her to get corrupted and potentially turned into an ascendant. Liv chose the same. Liv is my companion. No, because Liv chose the same. Doom. Eternal. Yeah, lost to Stain. I mean, he didn't die at least. So, you know. Did he really lose? You feel the same, don't you, Mr. President? Despite what you've been saying, you haven't stopped me with a direct order. You even promised to send people to protect me. Yeah, stop playing hard to get, Hassan. Let me just leave. Perhaps I'm also waiting for a miracle. Mr. President. It's not like you to give up without a fight, Professor. Hippocrates, the younger you would be kicking and screaming. Prepare to depart, Commandant. We'll continue when you are on the transport craft. Otherwise, you'll be late. Yeah, we wasted so much time just talking and yapping. Come back in one piece or I'll cut you up myself. Okay. I'll try my best to avoid that. I'll come back with all of them. Yes, all of my L's. Plus Cerberus and Starcock. Maybe. Depends whether or not they want to come. She nods, frowning. She's still in pain. Traversing through the countless deaths, the girl finds her body and mind broken beyond recognition. How long has it been? She no longer has any concept of time. It feels like it's only been a moment. Or maybe hundreds of years. Have they recovered from the infection? Is her duty almost fulfilled? The girl walking alone cannot see the countdown of her life. She can only use her muddled mind to absorb the punishing virus instinctively. She just wants to hold on for a bit longer. If she can help one more person than she expected, she will feel a little less regret in the end. With that thought in mind, she walks to the finish line, one step at a time. One step at a time. Da-da-da-da-da. Commandant will always come back practically married to that soft, warm pet and star of life. Oh, okay, well then. I see we will be getting into more shenanigans in the future. Difficult as it may be, it's time to go. Live! In the dark void, a voice drowns out all the mournful wails. Who is that? Come back! The familiar voice cries, heart-wrenching and harrowing. Oh, the camera shakes and the glitching effects is giving me a headache. But I can't look away from the screen because I gotta read. Come back. Look at me, Liv. Liv, I don't want to lose anyone anymore. Is this the Commandant or is it Lucia? Being drawn to the unrelenting shout, Liv tries her best to focus, turning towards where the voice came from. Because of that, her muddled consciousness finally gets a chance to breathe, breaking away from the suffocating infection. In the next moment, the disordered memories of the deaths form into shapes, parting before her into a cityscape. This inverted city is Ichigo's domain expansion, is littered with non-Euclidean geometry. Within its projections, Liv notices a lot of familiar figures. I'm fighting the punishing virus IRL. That right. He's giving me a headache. Now, this is just a hypothesis yet to be confirmed. When the punishing virus drawn by the specialized frame outpaces the rate the Omega weapon can absorb it, and the infection passes your threshold, you might be able to enter the Ascension Network while conscious with the help of this frame. Inner world? Yeah, that one. The world where he sees his hollow self. Is this what the Ascension Network looks like? Metaphorically speaking, when presented with something beyond comprehension, humans won't be able to perceive its true form, like how three-dimensional beings cannot understand four or more dimension spaces. Now, all you can do is interpret what you can from what you cannot. Whose voice is it? Or is this the memory of someone once here? This voice sounds like... May it guide your way through the haze, Liv. May you return unharmed. Constructs who connect with the Ascension Network for the first time will usually find data that belongs to them. Consider it a visit to the fortune teller. Why am I hearing this? If because you, I, she, desire, want answers to know secrets. Because she wants to know secrets. If you desire answers. Many voices combine into one, seemingly answering Liv or perhaps repeating a conversation that once happened here. Tell me, Ichigo, what's the difference between the punishing and his horse? What's the difference between a king and a horse? Okay, I need to look away from the screen for a bit because it is actually like giving me kind of a headache. So, how you guys been? You can't see me, but I'm closing my eyes. I'm not looking at the screen right now. I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you all have something to look forward to for the rest of the day or the rest of your night if you're almost going to sleep by now. Okay, let me look back at the screen. Many voices combine into one, seemingly... Okay. Their cold, emotionless tone reminds Liv of another voice she heard not too long ago. Is the Ascension Network something similar to Gestalt? Is it? Because, you know, that also would... Like, if the Ascension Network is similar to Gestalt, I know I currently have a theory of Gestalt actually being the like, Machina thing. Deus Ex Machina, that one. But, is the Ascension Network like Gestalt, you know, and AI too? So would that mean that the Ascension Network and the Machina thing are both similar in power or something? Can skip through the glitch parts, you'll summarize. If I become corrupted of this or cooked. Oh wait, actually yeah, I can skip them and then just read the review, right? Yeah, the review won't have the glitch parts. Hold on. Let me skip a bit. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Okay. They're cold, emotionless. This time she does not hear any replies, unable to find the answer to hear her question, nor the source of the wail's Liv, however, feels incredibly serene. As if time has stood still, Liv no longer feels any pain as long as she stays here. It's like death. How about she just stay here? I think I fulfilled my duty. Then stay here. When she closes her eyes again, she hears that heart-rending cry once more. Don't go! Okay, skip. Review! No! Okay, review! No, having experienced tens of thousands of deaths, the girl is completely broken. Even so, she cannot let the heartbreaking voices go. Can I hold on for a little longer? She considers, incapable of choosing from unknowns. The dark void seems to respond to her doubt and splits into two paths that lead somewhere in the distance. Skip, 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 skip. Review. Leads somewhere in the distance. A road leads ahead with a sign that says future, appearing out of nowhere. Another road leads back, marked with a sign that says past. Is this where I make my choice? Are you letting me see the outcome calculated by your algorithm? If this is an algorithm, then you really are similar to Gestalt. Maybe the form of Gestalt is the only way I can interpret you. In a brief moment of pause, Liv hears once again the strange but familiar voice echoing throughout the space. I hope you would not regret this decision. Okay, hopefully no more glitching effects, because that did, like, actually make me really dizzy. To death, to life! Oh, I guess we're going to death first. Okay, let me hydrate. End up skipping the last part and having to start again to look for it. Hopefully I won't have to skip anymore. Hopefully they won't show any more of the glitching effect. By the time the morning crowd has departed, Babylonia has hung up the artificial night sky. Liv's name is marked alongside many others within the code on the war memorial. Ah, she got the Obito treatment, allowing the visitors to learn about their stories. The lives behind those names, both humans and constructs, have used their bodies to mend the rifts caused by the war, paving a road for humanity's future. The brightest day will eventually dusk, the river of time flowing toward a new light. History of the world then goes back and forth between light and darkness. It had been this way, and it will be this way. Underneath the bright artificial moonlight, all but three remain before the monument. Can't fight the moonlight, no. They stare at the familiar name in silence, sharing neither tears nor words. If the human among them had not passed out before dawn due to having just recovered, they would have stayed there until noon and beyond. Heartbroken as they are, they will still visit tomorrow, even when their battles leave them no time to grieve. Do you guys not have any missions anymore? The girl will lie in the eternal winter with countless others, dreaming about what could be as what once was. Using the accent just to see how neat you died. Using the powerful AI just to let them tell you, would people mourn me if I die? Would anyone miss me? There ends her journey. From then, it will be someone else's story. Let's pick a path where we died in a refreshing way. Becoming a name on the memorial, building a future with her past. History never changes dramatically because of one person, but everyone can use their power to help lay the foundation of a future. If the future is filled with difficulties, perhaps it is easiest for her to depart at her most glorious moment, no longer having to suffer any pain. But her heart still worries for her companions. The algorithm responds to her question and extends the scene onward. The algorithm is like, oh, you want to see your funeral? Okay. Oh, you want to see after the funeral? Okay. Few days later, she sees a familiar figure. It's Lucia. He's still in the plume frame. Lucia places a sheep plush in front of the memorial before sitting down, as the place is empty at this late hour. You look more like a wanderer than a soldier now. Is that how you are sometimes? I wonder if Lucia does this for, the old Grey Raven. It's like Hero and the others. Maybe she doesn't have a plush for them specifically, but, maybe she just sits down somewhere quietly, maybe pretends to talk to them. Lucia cannot hear the past calling for her. She just sits there, talking to herself. If this is the second time I lost a teammate unprepared. I'm sorry, but the day you left, I was so angry. Not at you, I was angry at myself, and those who withheld the truth. Which is Liv. Liv withheld the truth. I could tell that it was part of Project Winter, but I only heard the truth about it when I brought you back here. What happened to you? I don't know a better way. Commandant woke up a few days after you're gone. Oh, in this possible future, the Commandant is still in a coma. If you waited a little longer before coming for us, would you have lived? Lucia shakes her head, answering herself. If you'd done that, we'd lose Lee, Chrome, Changyu, and Sophia. And me. They were more injured than I was. I was the last one who could still move because they were guarding the way to me. And, in the end, you helped us destroy the twins. I've been thinking these past few days, if I could go back in time, what could I have done to protect you? But I can't think of anything that would save you. Not unless I trade your life with others. But you wouldn't have wanted to see that. Liv, do you know that Lee... Lucia does not continue. Is she gonna say Lee's gonna do the same thing? Because, you know, I remember Hasen and Asimov saying that Lee is actually the one who's at the top of the list of people who can withstand a specialized frame. A while after Lucia left, another construct stands before the war memorial. Liv. He greets her before falling into a long silence, as if all he has to say is being said wordlessly. He only moves when the timer on his terminal rings and he looks down, frowning. I'm here to say goodbye. He goes quiet again after that, considering for a moment. In the end, he chooses to leave those words unsaid. Farewell. All he thinks and feels are distilled into a single goodbye, drifting away into the light casting in the square. Honestly, I'm more like Lee. Like when I visit my dad or like my grandparents' graves, I just, you know, whatever I say to them, I say it in my head. I don't say it out loud. The path of pain. He never returns after that. Has he disappeared, or is his path too far removed from what Lee can anticipate? Time passes, day after day. Every time the Commandant and Lucia come to visit together, Liv can see the marks time leaves on the Commandant's body. Later, people begin to mention a snowstorm on the surface. It seems that a very difficult winter is coming. Winter is coming! After that, the Commandant's name is put next to Liv's at a memorial service. Then their names are joined by Lucia's. Many winters later, a young female construct stands before the monument. Someone Liv does not recognize. Is it Lucia and Commandant's child? Hello, Liv. Do you remember me? Oh, it's Cosette, the baby! It's Liv's child. He saved me when I was a baby. Know pain, experience pain, endure pain, adapt to pain, love pain. Well, what are you doing here, Pain? Why are you out of Naruto? They told me that my parents thought I'd be a genius. That's why they risked their lives delivering me to you. No, that wasn't. All they wanted was for you to be happy. They wanted to give you the choice to choose your future. But the young construct cannot hear Liv. She continues. But what have I achieved? I'm just a support-type construct that can't do anything well. Liv was also a support-type construct. All of you must be so disappointed if you were here. Of course not. This is not what they wanted. What were my parents like? Why did they bring me into the world? Tell me, please. Well, to be honest, Liv also wouldn't know. She's never met your dad, and she's also only briefly known your mom. Cosette has lost everyone she held dear this long winter. She no longer has anyone to talk to. The young construct all alone talks before the monument until her words turn into tears. As the construct cries, the scenery around her slowly fades into a thick white fog. Ah, Nan, the effect is back. This is as far as Liv's prediction can reach. Is this the future I've been looking forward to? It's easier to rest eternally in death than to bear all those sufferings and pains. But I find it colorless and cold. A more painful way, then? If you have your answer. I hope you would not regret this decision. Stop playing games with me, Gestalt. Why does this still have the... Oh, it's just part of the title. I was wondering if, like, there's still some parts that I didn't finish and that's why it has the arrow. Okay, to life! This is where we are able to save Liv. This is the true ending. We did it. The last target is eliminated. Hormones. The answer is hormones. Please, wake up, Liv. Why did you do something so dangerous? Let her rest. After this, there's nothing left to fight. How can you be so cruel? Cruel? Who's cruel here? There's nothing left in this world for her, is there? How much longer do you want her to suffer the mind migraines and the death migraines? Captain, perhaps we should be glad that even constructs can welcome death. The sound of people crying slowly dissipates and Liv walks onward toward the direction of the past. At the end of the road, the world turns into an ocean of flowers. Liv touches the wound on her chest only to find it turns into a rose, scattering into the wind. Liv! Hearing a familiar voice, Liv turns around and looks. Even with the badly damaged frame, Liv still recognizes Lucia. How come you're also... With a wry smile, Lucia shakes her head and pulls the young man standing nearby towards her. Oh, is that Lee? Unlike how Liv remembers him, the man before her is a black silhouette, like a cutout in three-dimensional space. Oh, so he's like the undesigned NPCs, huh? Is it because Lee's path has led somewhere beyond what Liv knows? Why are you... It's a specialized frame, isn't it? Lee does not answer her. Let's go. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. Commandant is waiting. Commandant? Look, right there. Looking at where Lucia is pointing, Liv sees a human standing in the middle of a flower, nodding and smiling at Liv. Must be a big flower then. Commandant. Oh, the Commandant looks so much older than she remembers. It's been a while. Hearing that voice, all the walls Liv puts up around her crumble into nothingness. What is this place? Are they momentary mirages, or are they the consciousnesses and data that remain after death? It does not matter anymore. The companions Liv has missed so dearly are now with her. Have you been waiting here for long? The Commandant nods, still smiling, and Liv finds the pain her body has been feeling slowly melting away. This time, no one can separate the four of us. What the hell happened to you? There's a hole in your chest. You're a donut! Also, Hippocrates, hello. The familiar professor looks at Liv with a kind of frustration. I don't exactly remember. I probably went to protect some jerk, I bet. You always do that, putting yourself in harm's way. As if treating a patient, the professor holds Liv's shoulders, her fingers inspecting Liv's wounds. Incredibly, Liv does not feel pain. You suffered all this time, Liv. I'm sorry. All this time? Right, the mind migraines from your specialized frame had never stopped. It's as painful as arthritis or bone fractures, but it's localized in your head. Ouch. I think I've had a bone fracture before, and it sucks. It hurts so much. I'm not sure if it's a bone fracture or not, because like when they tried to get an x-ray, I don't know, something went wrong with the machine or something. They tried to get an x-ray multiple times and they couldn't like work it out. But yeah, that hurt. Plus the death migraines from that memory data must have been tormenting to Liv. Death migraines. I pleaded with them to let you go gently and quietly before it got worse. Every one of them was riled up. Although we managed to solve that problem by enhancing the deep mind connection, a human can only live so long. The professor points at the Commandant, her brows furrowed. After your Commandant was dead, the migraines returned, okay. And they wouldn't go away even when you changed into a new frame. I wish I could make them feel it once more, especially your Commandant. If you think that's necessary, you won't feel pain here anyway. Feel what once more? Liv. With a wave of the hand, the Commandant takes out a paper flower like doing magic. Now it's our shared memory. Taking the flower, Liv finds her memories rushing out like a flood. Standing in the present, Liv can see what her future memory holds. I remember how this will happen. Memories as well as pain and the crimson mirages return to her body. She recalls the time when she placed the Queen of the Night by the Commandant's bed. Commandant came for us. The twins reached the church the moment the transport craft pierced the dark clouds. She survived the battle at the cost of her companions and the Commandant being badly hurt. It's shit so funny, you just say funny. But it was mere survival. She could hear the professor and the Commandant arguing as she went in and out of unconsciousness after they returned to Babylonia. Even if you let her live, the mind migraines and the death migraines will be there all her life. Please let her wake up so we could hear her make the choice. Yep, I'm on the Commandant side for this. You know how Liv is. She would do anything you ask if you just beg a little, even at her own expense. I'm not gonna beg. Words are meaningless. I'd rather have you feel the mind migraine so you'd know. Fine, I'll take if that could change your mind. Like this, when you can barely stand. Yes. Alright then. What happened after that? Apparently Hippocrates gave me migraines. Apparently Hippocrates forgot forgot the Hippocratic oath of doing no harm. She harmed and purposefully gave migraines to the Commandant. Liv seemed to have a long and wonderful dream afterward. In the dream, she discovered herself and what she was after. But every dream ends. When she woke up from the immense pain, Liv became Grey Raven's burden. Even after Liv returned to her eclipse frame, the mind migraines and death migraines followed her. The after images affected Liv still, making it difficult for her to participate in normal fights. After the technology on the deep mind connection got refined, Liv volunteered to participate in a difficult and long rehabilitation to get used to these effects. Separated by a sheet of glass, Liv and the Commandant, who also required rehabilitation, smiled wryly at each other in their own training rooms. Not even a day of rest. There's always a next fight. Still, we can't see Lee, huh? Even when we find a way to eliminate the punishing virus, there will still be other troubles. Yeah, but at least then those other non-punishing virus troubles would be someone else's concern, you know? Like, it won't be your problem anymore. Years passed by and Cassette had grown up, learning about her mother's wish after talking to Liv, and she ended up as a remarkable support-type construct, working hard to save the wounded. So in this potential route, there was no harsh winter. Both Cassette and Grey Raven found new friends and lost old ones on the way. Together, they tackled many problems of the past and discovered new obstacles. As Lee said, there's always been light. Gestalt predicted that there was a 0.031% chance that they could find a miracle. They could not, and humanity was forced into a new calamity. The world has always been this way. The punishing virus was not the first virus that led to a catastrophic outbreak. We solve one problem and the next one will arise. Another apocalypse? Once we found a way to eliminate the punishing virus, a new disaster soon followed. Like the sun and the moon taking each other's place, there are no endless days, nor are there eternal nights. But we have not stood still, and the battles we fought didn't lose their meaning. Our respites went from days to seasons to years. They were all progressing. Most importantly, you all were there with me. It made the journey easier. Just like that, the Commandant left during the decades-long winter. After that, Lucia sacrificed herself in a fight for that almost impossible goal. And then it was Lee. The scars on their bodies connect into trenches, building safe passages amid bullets and rain. Their souls were fueled to light the torch of life, burning to melt the snow of the formidable winter. When spring arrived, Liv also fell onto the last bit of snow. Do you want to meet the others? Yes. Let's go. They're on their way. They're on the other side of the flowers. Standing by each other, they begin a new journey, fantasy. What is all this? A fantasy before death? A gathering of mind shards? No one knows what this dream built by the Ascension Network is made of. But this heartwarming scene also foretells the future, where the eternal winter takes her companions one after another. After the Commandant was gone, the severe migraines and the death migraines once again filled Liv's journey with obstacles. Spending the rest of her time in torturous pain, Liv would not return to her friends until the last drop of snow slowly melted away. This is surely not the past you were hoping for, but I felt warm. Once again, in a brief moment of daze, Liv hears that voice again. If you have your answer, I hope you would not regret this decision. Okay, gotta be honest, I'm kind of feeling like I wanna barf right now. Hold on, let me check how much, Okay, I only have like 2 notes left. I think I'm gonna leave it here for now, because I think I might barf. So I'm gonna leave it here for now, and then continue this tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll also do the interlude for Liv. Where is it? Here. Imperia. We'll do this tomorrow as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me tonight. So, Spirit, Corey, Rojak, Mike, Sticks, if you're still there, Motivated Alpha, if you're still there, Pound, and Barracuda, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm sorry to cut this so abruptly, but I really gotta go. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good night. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Bye. See you.